Hi, good evening, and happy Easter evening and halfway through Passover. Claudette here, the Stepmom Coach, and we are day 12 of my 30-day gratitude and success challenge. And so I hope you had a good day today. It is Sunday evening here where I am in Virginia. And it was a good day. It was Easter, and although we were physically distancing while maintaining social connections, it was nice to connect with my family, with some friends on this Easter Sunday. And so I hope you were able to connect with family and friends on whatever you're celebrating on this day. Whether it's Easter, halfway Passover, or just plain old, we're happy to be here today. So hopefully, what you're going through today was a good day, and that you were able to have some or find something to be grateful for in your day. And sometimes it's not easy to find those little nuggets of gratitude. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's painful. But, taking a moment to see what we have in front of us and see that there are moments that we can be grateful for, no matter how small they are, can make a difference in our lives. It was interesting. I was listening to an interview regarding mental health. And this psychologist was mentioning that although we are talking about the catastrophe that the coronavirus is causing, there is a lot that's not being discussed, and that is the PTSD around what we're going through and the mental health. And that at this moment, a lot of people are too busy just keeping their heads above water to think about what it is that may happen after. Hi, Tyne. Nice to see you. And so as we take a moment to look at what we're grateful for, also take a moment to examine and to pay attention to your thought process. What is it that you're thinking and focusing on? And I tell my husband often, "Hi, Jackie, nice to see you." And I tell my husband often that, I am very aware that my thought process, I need to be aware of it so that I'm not conditioning myself into fearing going out in public. And for me, I sense it, right? Whenever we're going out, and when we go out, just to be clear, oftentimes it's for a car ride or to go bring something to our kids that we leave on their porch, but we stay distant and we actually have masks. Even if it's our kids, I don't care who it is, we still wear masks in their presence. And so it's just as a reminder of myself that I need to tell myself it's temporary and it's not permanent. And that to remind myself this is just a protection. It's not something that will be forever. Because when we talk about conditioning, it's easy to feel like this gets to be used. That we become accustomed to doing this. So just a few things to think about, to consider, to ponder on, and I want to create awareness for you so that whatever you focus on, ask yourself, is that what I really want to focus on? And is that bringing me where I want to go the next day, in a few days, in weeks or months or years? So, sharing my gratitude, and I hope that you're also participating in this journey with me. As I said, this is my 12th day of my 30-day of gratitude and success. And I rate them in my little orange journal. I love my orange journal because orange is a nice, bright, motivating color. And I can't lose it in all my stuff because it pops out in my face. So let me share my gratitude for today. And I have to say that before coming here, as I'm writing them, I had to think a little bit about what I was grateful for. And you know, there are days that are like that, and it's okay. You can't expect that every day is going to be amazing. And if it is for you, awesome. But for many of us, myself included, there are days that may not be that amazing. And that you ask yourself, what am I grateful for? And so it's okay to sit down and say, I need to think about this. And that's totally all right. It's totally acceptable. And as I keep saying, sometimes what you may be most grateful for is just the fact that you were able to get out of your bed and that you had a roof over your head and that you have food to eat. And that is absolutely okay to be grateful for those things. It doesn't mean you don't have to have like humongous things to be grateful for. Just a few things to think about and focus on. So today, I want to say that I am very grateful that I got to see most of my grandchildren, or at least connected with all of them in some way or another. I don't get to see all of them. Well, I especially don't get to see most of them because of our lockdown or isolation or physical distancing. And, you know, that's totally okay. We know it's not for the end of forever. We'll be able to see one day soon. And so it was nice to be able to connect with them. We brought them some Easter treats. I had gone shopping and bought a few things I wanted to give them, some chocolates and stuff like this. And so I'm usually mindful of not giving too much candy and junk, but I felt like, we just need some treats, so I gave them some. And so that was nice. That was fun. I also very grateful for the car ride I had this afternoon. You know, it was nice to be able to feel safe and comfortable in our car and just go and look at the scenery, look at nature. The leaves are coming out, flowers are blooming, trees are blooming, even though my allergies are killing me. Maybe that's not the right term, but they're annoying. My allergies are very annoying. So I got to go for a car ride, and that was really nice. I enjoy going for a car ride. It's very relaxing for me. The other thing that I'm very grateful for today was the silence. Ever listen to silence? It can be so comforting at times. Just to hear nothing. And I like to practice that. And maybe you might want to enjoy practicing silence. Now I know if you have a house full of kids, it may not be possible. I know when we had all our kids at home when they were younger, the bathroom and the closet were two of my favorite places in the house. And as a stepmom, I definitely, absolutely know I am not alone. And maybe not even a stepmom. You know, if you're a mom and have a whole bunch of kids, that bathroom and that closet or your bedroom floor, wherever you can hide, may be your most favorite place in the entire house at this moment, just so we know. So, and the other thing there was, as I was writing and thinking of, what to share on my call tonight, was just the continued friendship, the continued connections with my friends and family, the friendship that grows from what we're experiencing. I'm reminded that I am very lucky that I have the people in my life that care very much about me and send me notes and texts and call, and so it feels really, really good. So thank you for that. My successes for today. And again, that was something, the first one I had no problem, but then I had to think again about my successes. And just like gratitude, there are days like you're sitting there like, what have I done? Like, what have I accomplished today? And sometimes people may think, well, do I need to be accomplishing something? And it's not a question of needing to accomplish something so much as feeling as if you feel fulfilled, right? You feel you had a purpose, that you did something that made you feel good about yourself, no matter what that is. And so today, I shared a few posts on my Facebook page, on my Instagram. Today I did a total of 17 masks, those masks that everybody's doing or talking about. I did 17 of those, and I have 30 more to do. So I'm very, very pleased and happy with myself about this. I hadn't sewn in such a long time. I have a sewing machine. Actually, this is my third sewing. In my life, this is my third sewing machine. It's a pretty fancy one with all these little designs and stuff like this. But I haven't used it in probably 6 years, maybe longer. So when I took it out, it was like, oh my gosh, it's like, like an old person, you're like cranky and stiff. And so that's how it felt. But now it's happy because it did 17 masks. The other thing I'm very proud and happy is that I dehydrated some more bananas. They taste amazing. Oh my gosh, I keep eating bananas like no tomorrow. So that I've been eating a lot of dehydrated bananas. So I'm very pleased about this. And the other thing I put a note here is how fast we forget about what we do in a day. Because I wrote those two things, and then I wrote my journal, how fast we forget. Yes, we forget what we've done, what we're grateful for, because our minds get filled up with other stuff. And so that's why I like to write what I did, because otherwise I look back on my week and my month and my year and my lifetime, and I'm sitting here, what have I done? Like, what have I accomplished? So I don't want to forget that no matter how small or that anything I do, for someone else, it may mean a lot. And so that's something I think we should never forget, that we matter to other people, no matter what it is that we do. So my third and final thing that I want to acknowledge myself as a success is sharing some of my posts on Instagram. So, every day I try to be consistent and share something that is inspiring, motivating, hopeful. And so that is something I try to do. And I realize that for some people, they don't care. They just want to be matter of fact. And for others, they love it. And so that is one of my successes today, sharing my posts on Instagram that are inspirational and motivating. So, what are some of your successes for today, and what are you grateful for? I would love to hear it. I would love for you to share it. And it's a great way to end the week or start the week, however you define the end and start of your week. So tomorrow is Monday and we're starting a brand new week, and I look forward to seeing and hearing all about what you're doing and accomplishing and what you're grateful for. So good night, and we will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Bye.